It is set to be a really busy weekend in Marietta with a unique lineup of events honoring an unknown Civil War soldier. And the Union soldier's remains were discovered back in 1951, and now a local historian is on a mission to find out who the man was. Good Day's Paul Milliken is live at the Strand Theater on the Marietta Square with more on this really interesting discovery and quest for information all these years later.
Indeed. Yeah, good morning, Portia. We're here at the Strand Theater because tonight there will be a screening of the Academy Award-winning film Glory, which is appropriate because forensic experts say those remains are those of a black Union soldier. And now local historian Brad Quinlin is getting really close to figuring out who that soldier might be. Buttons from a uniform, a faded belt buckle, and a Confederate bullet called a mini ball. These are more than artifacts, they're clues to a mystery stretching back 150 years.
That's a Confederate mini ball that was lodged in the skull. He died instantly.
Brad Quinlin is a Civil War historian and something of a detective, crisscrossing the country to collect puzzle pieces.
Service records, pension, medical records, regimental books, and muster rolls.
In an effort to tell the stories of soldiers, often black soldiers, buried without names.
So many of these stories have never been told before. I felt it was important in today's world that we tell this story the best we could.
Quinlin's latest project concerns remains of a Union soldier, a skull and those uniform fragments found along the Chattahoochee River in 1951.
I have a very, very dear friend. I've done research for him. He's a World War II veteran, and he's been collecting Civil War items since 1933. This was given to him as a gift in a collection.
Quinlin says forensic work revealed the remains were that of a man of African descent, likely a Union stretcher bearer who would risk his own life to carry wounded soldiers from the battlefield. Quinlin is now on a mission to identify the man and eventually lay him to rest at Marietta National Cemetery.
From everything I have, the documentation and the books that I have found, I've narrowed it to 4 men right now and their names. They were all in the 16th Army Corps 4th Division that actually was at that bridge crossing.
The unknown soldier will be honored this weekend with several events in Marietta, including an original play. Down in the valley, the spirits spoke. And the singing of spirituals by renowned artist and researcher Dr. Oral Moses.
The spirituals itself are really an outcry of those Africans about the plight of their life, their everyday life. And of course, for soldiers, even Union soldiers in those days, they took the spiritual with them on the battlefield.
An emotional weekend ahead for Brad Quinlin and so many others. Honoring the story of a man forgotten no longer. Yeah, such a fascinating story there. So again, if you are interested in coming to Glory, the screening will happen tonight at 8 p.m. right here at the Strand Theater in Marietta. Tickets are available at the box office. And starting at 7 o'clock, Brad Quinlin is going to give a talk about the making of the movie because he was actually in it and was there during filming. Coming tonight is also a good way to learn about all the events going on to honor that unknown soldier over the weekend. And later on this morning on my Facebook page, Paul Milliken Fox 5, I will post the entire schedule of events. Portia?
Good, and that story just gave me chills, Paul. The fact that Mr. Quinlin could narrow it down to 4 possible identities is incredible.
Right?
All right, looking forward to learning more about this. Thank you, Paul, for sharing that with us.